What is going on, guys? My name is Zoro. Welcome to Nekopara Volume 1, and this might perhaps be the last episode of Nekopara Volume 1, meaning we're gonna get to start Nekopara Volume 2 soon, and then 3, and then there will be no more content, and then I'll be sad. But anyway, let's jump into it, guys. In the last episode, they just kept going. That's all I'm gonna say. In this episode, I have no idea, but anyway, let's jump into it. It's from Overwork. For now, you need to let your body rest. When you said Nisama seemed odd, I flew over here to see what was the matter. Oh, Nisama, just what am I supposed to do with you, for heaven's sake? Sitting next to the bed, Shiger let out a big sigh. Overwork? What's that? More formally, it's called chronic fatigue, but to put it simply, it's what happens when your body is too tired. But he was so energetic up until yesterday. When you become overtired, you can actually stop noticing how exhausted you are. You mean if you get too tired, you become energetic? Then... blushed. For the record, it's not what you two are thinking. Yeah, just what are you saying Chocola is thinking about? I think it's the fault of the person who causes misunderstandings. Yeah, now we can discuss Nisama's prowess later. But for now, we should get him to a clinic. Wait a minute, what was that casual little remark just now? Nisama, I said I love you. It's just my usual whisper of love. Some fatty tuna fell out of Shiger's sleeve. Fatty tuna Mao, it's super fatty tuna. Oh my, please excuse me, swipe. Just why did you bring that fatty tuna with you? She's clearly ready for everything. The two drooling cat girls behind her were already were ready for everything and anything too. God, do I have no choice but to stop hiding things from Shiger? In all seriousness though, depending on how bad he is, he might need to be hospitalized. It doesn't matter how young you are or how much stamina you have, chronic fatigue destroys your ability to recover. Hey, don't make a fuss just because I can't get up. I'm not going to close the shop just because I'm a little dizzy. We're at a crucial time with our clientele increasing and all. Forget the store, if you keep this up you could die, you know. Huh? Die? You know, that face seems a little too happy. If you die, the bakery will close forever. Do you really want that? Okay, there we go. Master, you can't die. You absolutely can't. I don't want to be a widowed cat girl, Master. You can't. She was angry. Shiger was clearly angry. From my experience, Shiger was at her most upset when she smiled while angry. Even the cat girls themselves seemed pretty serious, too. You guys say the scariest things sometimes. I'm merely stating objective fact. Well, it's fine. Once Nisama has departed this life, I won't be far behind him. She said that without missing a beat, smiling as usual. Please stop with jokes like that. Now do you understand where our concern is coming from? I guess. You'll get some rest then, right? Or would you prefer to be forced into an ambulance? At my vague reply, her face started getting closer and closer. The pressure from her smile was terrifying. At this point, I didn't seem to have a choice. Got it. I'll be a good boy and get some sleep. That's definitely better than being hospitalized. That's right. I like it when Nisama gives in to reason. Although, when Nisama doesn't give in, that's good in a way, too. Blush. Cut it out. I already said I'd be good and get some sleep. Shiger gave a satisfied nod at my answer. At least for today, I'd give in. Plus, it was true that I couldn't work like this. Master, are you alright? Master, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. There's no point in making this much of a fuss. Oh, that's really, what? Then that's good. What? Oops, I made her, oops. It's not like that. This is normal behavior for a cat girl. What? While Master is in pain, we'll yawn and stretch to relax and keep you, Well, I wasn't really gonna say anything. Don't worry about it. Their long string of yawns was surreal. I guess it was pretty calming. I felt some muscles loosening up. It was like some sort of tension was draining from me. Chocola Vanilla, could you close up shop for me? Yes, leave it to Chocola. What? We're used to doing normal work tasks. What? Catgirls have some interesting behaviors, don't they? It's easy to remember that catgirls are just cats when you live with them. Oh my, live with them? How brazen of you, blush. Lay off, would you? Oh, you're not even strong enough to retort something back at me? That face, though. You're so persistent. It's because I love you, Nisama. I really can't understand her definition of love. It's been like this ever since she was born. All joking aside, though, why did you push yourself this far? You of all people should know your body's limits. You said it yourself that if you get too tired, you don't notice it, right? You should have noticed before that. Don't try to evade the question. She sat up straight and stared at me intensely. We waited in silence for a while, yet she still stared at me without budging an inch. Seeing her persistence, I decided to give in and surrender with a sigh. It's because I thought I had to work harder. I murmured, leaning my head back on the pillow and looking at the ceiling. Recently, I went on a date with Chocola and Vanilla. It was then that it struck me that they're not just pets, but family, lovers even. So I didn't want them to have to work hard because of my choice to leave home. Which will happen anyway if you push yourself too hard and collapse. Well, it's your own fault our clientele increased so much. Oh, just what might you be talking about? I decided not to press further. Shigeru smiled slightly and tilted her head in response. If she was going to address that issue honestly, she would already have done so by now. That's how Shigeru had always been. I understand what you are saying, Nisama. But catgirls are clever enough to become family and even lovers to humans. And that's exactly why. She took a deep breath and looked at me with a kind of troubled smile. I think there would be a feeling of sadness to not be relied upon. Her smile stabbed at my heart. Those were words that Chocola and Vanilla would say about me. No, I'm sure these were Shigeru's words too. Her smile pierced me, and my words were trapped in my throat. Which isn't to say I don't like seeing Nisama working hard and taking things in stride too. I wish you'd say that I'm worthy of being relied upon. Do you think someone who pushes themselves until they drop can't be relied upon? Teehee. Oh, Nisama, you've always tried to do everything yourself, even when you were little. She spoke as if she were indulging a child's tantrum. Sitting next to me, she placed her small hand on my cheek and ever so slightly closed her eyes. Her slender, small hand's warmth was so gentle and loving, the stiffness in my shoulders seemed to melt away. Oh, I'm sorry, Nisama, that's my phone. She looked at her phone and furrowed her brows. When Shigeru just sat there motionlessly, I could pretty much figure out who it was. It's from home, right? You should answer. I don't need to answer to know what they want. I left without saying where I was going. The cell phone in Shigeru's hand stopped ringing. Shigeru fell silent and gripped the cell phone tightly. Is it because I'm still a young girl? Or is it because I'm naive to the world? Is this why I must do what mother and father ask of me? I want to be here. When Nisama is suffering at the very least, let me be by his side. To be with him as a little sister, as family, is that not allowed? She spoke in a lovely, frustrated voice and her face downturned. Her voice sounded soft, but was filled with a firm desire. This is tugging at my heart. You're so silly, Shigeru. Who cares whether you're allowed to or not? Nisama? I sat up and wrapped my arms around Shigeru's shoulders. Shigeru let herself rest her head on my chest. I promised I'd look after myself, and I will. Plus, Chocola and Vanilla are here, so the three of us will be fine. You said that earlier yourself, remember? I whispered as gently as I could near Shigeru's ear. For her to be so attached to me, it honestly made me really happy. That was exactly why. I didn't want Shigeru to be as clumsy as I was. The fact was that Shigeru was still a child and she still needed that family of hers. She didn't need me leading her astray. If they found out you came here, you'd never be able to come back, right? I couldn't bear it if that happened. Really? Of course, why would I lie about that? What a very Nisama way of persuading people, teehee. Her small shoulders shook happily. I probably didn't have to tell my pretentious little sister, but she still gave a small nod at my words. I'll come again tomorrow to make it up to you, okay? Because I'm the only person that can take care of Nisama. Okay, just please don't go overboard. She hugged me tighter and placed her cheek on my chest. Shigeru was the same as Chocola and Vanilla. Keeping those words to myself, I hugged her back. Shigeru-chan and Master are cuddling? Having us go clean up and then doing things like this, how dastardly. This is a little sister's special right, you know. Nisama, rub, rub, rub. Yeah, Choco wants to rub, rub with Master too. Master, rub, rub, please. I too must get in on this big wave. Come, Master, rub, rub me too. Hey, wait, the three of you at once is too heavy, so heavy. It's impolite to tell a lady that she is heavy, Nisama. We're all relatively light, so we should be fine. This is the weight of our love. Suffer through it, Master. Go, wait, I'm the sick person here. The weight of the love for the three of them gave no mercy. Transition card? Yep. Chocolate also loves you. Nisama, I love you. I might also moderately love you. I'm sad. I'm leaving it to you, Chocolate, Vanilla. Okay, leave it to us. 2 cat girls with bells are here, so there's nothing to fear. That's true, I'm counting on both of you. In that case, Nisama, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, sorry I can't see you out. I'll see you later. Just damn. Shigeru gave a little wave of her hand. As the door closed, hiding her from view, I sank into the nearby sofa. Now that Shigeru was gone, I could drop the front I'd been putting up to keep her from worrying. Master, are you okay? Master, you okay? I'm fine, it was just tiring to be standing, that's all. Chocolate and Vanilla both of it looked at me worriedly. I forced a smile as I answered. Don't make those faces now. Once I sleep a little, I'll be better, don't worry. Shigeru said so too, didn't she? I petted both of their heads. But are you sure you don't need to go to the clinic? We covered this during the bell exam. If someone can't move, you should call an ambulance. It's not bad enough for that, okay? Plus, we finally got customers that come here now. How would it look if an ambulance stopped in front of the bakery? Master? Master. Their faces already clouded with worry darkened more. Their mouths were slightly agape, as if to say more. But they swallowed their words and bowed their heads. Chocolate is sorry we don't understand complicated things. Even if we have bells, we don't quite understand all human feelings. Don't be silly, it's not something you need to apologize for. I pulled the two closest, their faces became tearful. I hated not being able to put my feelings into words. Holding them to my chest, I squeezed them tightly. We can't do anything, but we'll be with you. Just like Master was with us before. Master is suffering so much, yet all we can do is watch. It hurts. If there's anything I could do, I'll do it. Please tell me. They tightly squeezed back. Their honest feelings were warm like the heat from their bodies. But catgirls are clever enough to become family and even lovers to humans. I think there would be a feeling of sadness to not be relied upon. I understand. Family, partners, they might be something like this. I closed my eyes, savoring the warmth of my beloved catgirls. If I wasn't careful, I might break down crying. From the pure kindness that filled my heart. Then stay by my side. If you two are with me, that's enough. Yes, you don't even have to mention it. Even if you told us to leave you, we still wouldn't go. They hugged me even more tightly, and I hugged them back with all my strength. Thank you. I'm no longer just one person. I need to get well quickly so I don't worry them any more than I already have. With that foremost in my mind, I lost track of time. I love this so much. But it's tugging at my heart, man. Master, are you okay, Master? 39C, Master, your fever is getting worse. And Master had just fallen asleep. He looks like he's suffering so much. The medicine, they said not to give him more until tomorrow morning. The clock had just struck midnight. All we could do as Master groaned in pain was wipe his face with a towel and hold his hands for comfort. What do we do? Just what should we do? We can't do anything. It's frustrating. Chocola, vanilla. Chocolate's here. Chocolate's here. Me too. Vanilla's here too. I'm right here by your side. No matter how much we wanted to help, there was nothing we could do. It was so frustrating. We wanted to cry. That big, strong hand we'd always relied upon gripped ours back weakly now. It was heartbreaking. Let's go to the clinic and bring a doctor back. We're not supposed to call an ambulance, but just a doctor should be fine, right? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. As for a nearby clinic... there's one, there's that one nearby. Why, when you don't have medicine, you go next door, right? Human civilization is set up to be really convenient, isn't it? It's right next to the drugstore we always go to, right? Yeah, if Master is suffering this much, we should go. Nodding together, we stood up. Sorry, Master, we must disobey you. We'll apologize a ton after, but we can't just sit here while someone we love is suffering. Just wait, Master, we'll call a doctor soon. I wouldn't want them to call a doctor personally, but I do understand their feelings, and I would too. But I think that's more or less just, Chocolate, you okay? Holding hands, we ran through the park. We were short of breath, struggling and stumbling, but we didn't stop. We had to get to the clinic as quickly as possible. With that in the forefront of our hearts, we ran without stopping. Haha. Yeah, Chocolate's okay. Never mind that, we need to hurry. Yeah, hang on, Chocola. Just a bit further. Just a bit more. And we can go back to Master. It's closed? No way, after we came all this way? What should we do? What should we do? What do we do? Chocolate doesn't know. Chocolate doesn't know. We don't know any other clinics, and there aren't any people on the street to ask. We can't just go back like this. What should we? We gripped each other's hands tightly in worry. Looking up at the cold shutters, we chewed our lips in concern. What are you two doing here? Miss Policewoman? Don't. Where's the closest open clinic? Master is in trouble, so we wanted to get a doctor. The clinic is closed and we don't know what to do. Your master is? That's quite a problem, but... Where are your bells? Don't you have them? We touched our necks where she pointed. We always wear them. But they would have made noise while we were looking after Master, so we took them off. I'm going to have to ask the two of you to come with me. You can go home as soon as we get in touch with your master, okay? We have a home. It's not a lie. We really do. Chocolate has to go and bring home a doctor for Master. Master is suffering, so we have to go home. We can't go. Please understand. I'm sorry, but a lot of runaway Catgirls have told us stories like that. And Catgirls have been involved in criminal activity more lately. So we have to bring in any Catgirls not wearing bells. We'll just do a quick ID check and then call your master, okay? We told you, our bells are at home. If you passed your bell exam, you should know that you're supposed to call an ambulance in emergencies. We do remember that from the bell exam, but Master said we couldn't call one because we live in a bakery and the customers would get worried. Yes, I understand, so we'll have your master come pick you two up. Master said he was relying on Chocola and Vanilla, so Chocola and Vanilla have to go back to Master. Master said to stay with him. We promised to stay with him. So we can't go. We need to go back to Master. I understand. We'll let you go home soon, so just hurry along with me, alright? No, Chocola will only go back to Master. I'm sorry, but just this once, I absolutely refuse. The law is the law. I have no choice but to bring you two in. Chocola, Vanilla. Master? Why? Master, why are you... I woke up and you two were gone. What are you doing? Jeez. My shoulders were shaking and my breathing was ragged. As I fought to keep my vision from wavering, I checked that they were both safe. Leaving your important bells behind? What would you do if something happened, really? Now that I knew Chocolate and Vanilla were okay, I fought to keep my knees from buckling. But, we thought that this time we have to protect Master. I know that, silly. I'm not mad. Taking the gold and silver bells from my pocket, I handed each of them over to Chocolate and Vanilla. I'm mad that you made me worry for no reason, though. But Master looked like he was in pain. We couldn't just stand there. Master was in pain and we couldn't do anything, and that hurt. Because we're family, we're your companions, we wanted to do something. While holding back tears in their eyes, they looked up at me, struggling to speak. It's natural to worry about family, I know that. It's the same with you two, I couldn't help it. Master. Geez, you two, you made a sick person worry. Choco is sorry. She's sorry for making you worry, Master. Sorry, Master, sorry. I know it's okay now, so don't cry. Master. Their small shoulders shaking, they repeatedly wiped their eyes. I pet my precious cat girls with all the love I had in me. I've seen their bells, so I'm gonna head out now. I'm sorry my cat girls caused you trouble. We watched as the police officer walked into the distance, when then slowly turned to go home. Let's go back to our home, Choco and Vanilla. Yes, let's go home, Master. Yeah, let's all go home. God damn it, my heart can't take this. As I leaned on the shoulders of a tearfully smiling Choco and Vanilla, the three of us headed back to our home. It hurts. Nekopara Cat's Paradise, Volume 1, is that... I think there's the scenes after the credits, but oh my god. I'm really glad that, I think Momoji was the one who originally recommended this, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I can't wait for Volume 2. I gotta buy Volume 3 still, though. But holy shirt. Holy shit. I don't know why I try to censor my cursing, but this game is awesome. Well, not game, visual novel, but it tugs it. Man, Chocolate and Vanilla are just adorable. I mean, whose heart wouldn't, you know? I don't know if I should skip these. You know what? I can't skip the credits. Okay, I thought I. But yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying Nekopara Volume 1 so far. We still gotta play Nekopara Volume 2. We still got Nekopara Volume 3. I don't know what's after that. I don't know if they're making a fourth one. I do know they're making like an OVA of Nekopara, but I don't know if there will be any more visual novels or anything. But so far, this is a really well-made series. And yeah, it's just I see the popularity behind it. I don't know what else to talk about. Okay, finally, the credits are over with, because I'm not in the right mind to be coming up with random sentences to talk about. I'm a little bit out of practice with that, and a little out of breath with that, but alright. My strength has fully returned, so it's time to work hard again. Huh? What? What? Why? Delish, this is totes delish. I thought Western desserts were a bit meh, but these aren't bad at all. Gobble, smart, munch. Azuki, you really don't know how to eat properly, do you? No one is gonna steal it from you, so eat it in a more refined manner. Your bad manners have ruined the taste of the delicious tea. Everyone has matching uniforms just like Chocolate-chan and Vanilla-chan. How cute, I'm so happy. And Net-chan is in the same thing. This might not suit a cat girl like me. These sort of clothes, unless you are small, cute cat girls, they That's not true, so long as the model is good it works. Coconut is one of my prized cat girls, so stand proud, stand proud! It's true, you know, Nutchen is a tall, cool cat girl. That's what I don't like. I want it to be cute. There's plenty more, everyone. This is Chocola and Master's first joint effort. We made lots and lots, so eat. There's a large variety of black teas. There's too many to remember, so I made a catalog. Please order using the numbers. What's this? What's going on? Somehow my bakery had become a sort of cat girl cafe. The first thing I saw this morning was so unexpected my brain couldn't process it all. Good morning, Nisama. This recent incident has gotten me thinking. She wore a sunny smile that no cloud could cover up. The cat girls looked at me with similar smiles. I felt myself break out in a cold sweat. Thinking about what? I only managed to get out that much. After that incident, I learned that there's no way to keep Nisama from attempting to achieve the impossible. However, it's also a fact that this dear little sister, namely me, is losing sleep from worrying about him so much. Then I thought that maybe moving more workers would lessen Nisama's burden. That was the best plan. Huh? Even if you increase the number of staff, right now our situation makes things... No need to worry, Nisama. If it's for Nisama, I don't need any pay. No, 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 no. You have a curfew and on weekdays, you have school. Yes, that's why it's not just me, the cat girls will be helping too. Shiger turned towards them all. If Shiger-sama's orders are so, I'll work for Kashou-sama. I guess it can't be helped then. At least Shiger will give me some allowance, right? Geez, it's a pain in the butt, but that's the life of an owned cat girl, I guess. If I can have Kashou-sama's delicious cake and tea, that's enough for me. All of them have bells and will be immediate assets. You have no objections, correct? The cat girls, all in La Soleil uniforms, nodded. There was no way this was going to change. The moon made it clear that I wouldn't be able to turn this decision around now. No, wait. Welcome, everyone. As your superior, Chocola welcomes you. I'm happy to be reunited with everyone. This is how it should be. To think the day would come when I would make sweets with Nisama again. I'm the happiest little sister in the galaxy. Isn't this great, Shiger-chan? But you know, there shouldn't be tears when setting on a new journey. Here, use a handkerchief. When Shiger-sama's happy, I'm happy too. Good for you, Shiger-sama, really. If we become the #1 waitress, we get a bonus, right? Then every day I can get a bonus and eat as much fatty tuna I want. Sick. Azuki is saying stupid things again. Even though I'm around, she thinks she is going to take the title of #1. No, this isn't the place that does staff contests and stuff like that. They kept the conversation going despite me, the owner, objecting. Even though I said it kept going, the conversation itself was pretty much done. Oh well, of course, having them around would be helpful, I suppose. Okay, everyone, we're going to open the store. Ready? Yeah. Oh well, I guess this'll work. And so, patisserie La Soleil, or rather the cake shop now known as Nekopara, was taking its first steps into a new future. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Nekopara Volume 1, the finale. This is a pretty good visual novel. I want to call it a game, but it's not, technically. But it's been really good. The story is awesome. My heart just can't take anymore, and I can't wait till I see you guys in Nekopara Volume 0. See you later. Take care. 1 week, no games makes me go.